All right, good afternoon. Patients, we're a few minutes delayed in kicking off our U17 YFL virtual skills competition. I think we are live right Young Pinoy, Forza FC, Davao Aguilas FC, and Kaya FC. So welcome to all the participants joining us here today. I will introduce first the team that is helping us out today to carry out the competition. I am Candice from the Operations Committee of the YFL, and I will be doing the announcing and the hosting for today. Beside me off screen is Coach Avery from the Technical Committee of the YFL. He will be encoding the scores. And we have our technical director, Joseph, here as well, who will be a backup counter for our counters today, whom are Alejandro and Lester, our YFL referees. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us here today and exploring this new way of refereeing games with us in 2020. We also have our general manager, Belay Fernando, who will be our official timer for today. So before we continue with the competition, I would need access, Ms. Belay, please, for the share screening. I would like to share the rules once again with everybody so that even those who are joining us for the first time understand how this juggling challenge will take place. So once I have access to screen share, I will be able to help everybody get acquainted with how this type of competition is going to take place virtually. Participants know this already because the managers had already briefed you for sure, but just as a reminder and so that everybody is clear how this works, we have some guidelines for our participants. Of course, your video camera has to be on at all times. Your screens must be labeled with your name, your birth year, and your club. You also have to show us your spaces to make sure that the angle is okay and there is minimal glare behind you, because that makes it difficult for our counters to check your scores, and that your clothes do not blend in with your ball or your background. While competing, be sure to stay within the camera frame. Of course, the counters will not be able to include in the count that which they cannot see. So be sure to stay within the frame as you are juggling. While waiting for your turn, we need everybody to stay seated and avoid distracting movements. Out of respect for your opponents, stay still and be sure to watch them and enjoy their performances as well. Make sure your video camera is stable and not moving. We've had some experiences in the past where the cameras of the participants were moving and it made it difficult to view. And if you disconnect, you may log on again. But if disconnection happens during your turn, there are no retakes, unfortunately, since we have a schedule to follow, and there will be another group at 2 p.m. So what will happen, since we have 12 participants for the U17 category of juggling, is there will be two players that will have their turns simultaneously. For example, player 1 from Group A will juggle at the same time that player 1 from Group B juggles. After 2 rounds of 30 seconds, your top score will be compared with your competitors from your respective groups, not with a person necessarily that you juggled alongside with. And of course, don't forget to have fun. Please don't forget that this is a competition, but we are here to have fun, feel connected to our clubs again, to enjoy just that feeling of competition. And don't worry so much about how you saw the other U19 winners get through. Everybody has their own style, so have fun and experiment with this challenge. Now, the juggling challenge right now is U17. This is born 2003 or younger. And we are presenting to you the players of Group A and Group B. In Group A, from Young Pinoy FC, we have Kevin Banagodos, Ben Jacob Del Rosario from Forza FC, and Franco Albis from Malaya FC. And in Group B, we have Sake Gador, Jacob Almendras from Forza FC, and Gabriel Cadesal from Malaya FC. Sake is from Young Pinoy as well, and he will be going up. He will be juggling alongside his teammate Kevin Banagodos first in the challenge. So now let me just show you once again our competition format. Just so you know, we have 4 groups with 3 players in each group, and the top 2 from each group will move on to the quarterfinals, which will start at 3 o'clock. All right, it's time for us now to share our counting demonstration. For the benefit of those who may not have been aware of this weekend, this is more or less how the juggling competition will be judged. Let me just get the correct screen on. One moment, please. All right, one moment.
Greetings to all the juggling contestants and viewers of the YFL Virtual Skills Competition. Here's a quick demonstration on how this particular juggling challenge will take place. First, ensure you have ample space to juggle. We recommend a 2 meter by 2 meter area. However, if your space is limited, no problem. Just make sure the judges counting can always see you on the screen. It is preferred that the camera can see your full body while juggling, but if not possible, be sure to only use the body parts that are visible on your screen, as anything not seen will not be counted and juggles done during lagging connections. The judges will count how many consecutive juggles you can do within a 30-second time frame and will note your best score for each 30-second round, as you will get 2 rounds. For example, when you hear 3, 2, 1 start and begin to juggle, judge will count this way. 3, 2, 1 start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For example, it drops at 5, then player will begin again and restart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For example, he drops it at 10. That so far is his high score. Time is still not up, so he begins 2, 3, and drops it again. So after, when we say 3, 2, 1, stop, whatever his score is, his high score is for that round, 10, is what the judges will record. Please also note that while we recommend, it will be allowed to restart using your hands. So you may toss to yourself if you are unable to restart using your feet. Thank you for your attention and best of luck.
All right, so there you have it. We will now proceed to checking the our participants, namely Kevin Banagodos and Saki Gador from Young Pinoy. You will be up first, so please do stand up and go to the area from which you will be competing so that our counters and our technical director can give you the go signal. So Joseph, whenever you're ready to give Belay the go signal for their spaces, please do let us know.
Sino po yung kay Kevin? Sino magkaka? Yung kay Kevin.
Townsend, Wesley, Son.
Lester, ikaw kay Kevin.
Yes, sir.
Tapos si Briones kay Saki.
May we request Jacob Almendras to turn on his video, please, once you're back logged in. Thank you.
Coach Joseph, are we okay with our first 2 contestants?
Kevin and Saki, thumbs up please. Kevin.
Okay, he gave a thumbs up.
Saki, thumbs up if you're ready. Saki.
Looks like he's not moving. I think he's
freezing.
Yeah, because there you go. He's moving again now.
Saki, are you okay?
Can you give us a thumbs up if you're ready? Can you hear us? Okay. So it's important that you can hear me say 3, 2, 1, go, and that's when you will begin. Judges, or counters, I will be saying 3, 2, 1, and you will hear the sound. Can you hear it clearly? Coach Joseph, clear? Coach Joseph, clear. Okay. and that will signal the end. Okay, just making sure that all the technical stuff is out of the way. And good luck to everyone, and let's have fun. Okay, guys, for the U17 boys juggling competition, let's start in 3, 2, 1, go. Three, two, one.
Certainly a great way to start off the competition. Thank you, Kevin.
Kevin Banagodos, 77 po, ma'am.
Wow.
Kevin Banagodos, 77. Good job, Kevin. And for Sake, sorry, Alejandro, can you please speak a little bit louder?
88, 84. Leah,
Sorry.
ilag daw may. Ilag mo, duwas, oh. Okay.
Okay, counter 2. If you could please type in the screen type in the chat box so that we can see the official and I can make an announcement of what the score is for Saki Gador of Young Pinoy FC. So
He's showing 73.
yes, 73. All right, 73. Not far from Kevin's score. Thank you very much. All right, awesome. Now, next up, for still on round 1, we have Ben Jacob Del Rosario and Jacob Almendras, both from Forza FC. So please do stand up. Our technical director will check your spaces and your positions. Just have your ball near you, and best of luck.
Yes, counter 1, go for Ben. Counter 2, for Jacob. Okay? For
Okay.
counters 1 and 2.
Ready? In 3, 2, 1, go.
Ano ko, ah. Ano ko, ano ko. Ang bag. Asa ko,
3, 2, 1.
Great job, Forza boys. Just as impressive as our young Pinoys in action. Same style as well with a 1-foot juggling technique. Let's see what your official scores are. There was a bit of lagging, I think, for Jacob Almendras, but hopefully he was able to get a good score in. So counter 1, please.
Ben Del Rosario po, ma'am, 85.
Ben Del Rosario, 85. Thank you, Ben. And for Jacob?
76.
76. Good job. Thank you, Jacob. And that's with a lagging internet connection. So first round, remember we all have around Malaya FC, represented by Franco Albis and Gabriel. You guys can stand up. We like to tease our Malaya players.
Counter 1, go for Franco. Counter 2, for Gab.
No pressure because you're no pressure.
All right.
Best of luck, boys.
Are we all good? Counters? Hello?
Counters, okay?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay. Hey, Bella.
Hello?
Yes, counters. Gab and Franco, are you okay?
Good. Ready. In 2, 1, go.
Back up.
Three, two, one.
Great job, boys. Franco and Gabrielle, thank you very much for your official scores now.
Franco Alves, ma'am, 84.
84 for Franco Alves. Great job, Franco. For Gabrielle Cadisal,
Nakamute.
yeah, you're on mute. Counter 2.
Hello po.
Yes.
Sa akin, ma'am, sorry nagkaroon ng technical error po, ma'am. Naglag po siya, ma'am. Bali, ang tagal po nung paglalag niya, hindi ko po masyadong nakita yung
No
juggling niya, ma'am.
problem. No problem. That's why
Okay
we
po.
have backup counters today. Joseph, who is
Okay
assigned
po.
for counter 2? Avery? Sorry. 36 on. Okay. 36 was his high score based on our encoder, who is backup counter for counter
Okay
number
po.
2.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes, because the ball dropped. So we have from our technical committee, Coach Avery and Coach Joseph, both acting as backup counters from our experience with the U19 for any technical difficulties, not only on the side of the players, but also on the side of the officials. At least we have someone counting as a backup and keeping an eye on every participant as they compete. So Gabrielle, no worries. We're pretty sure you're gonna bounce back as all Malaya players do. So let us call on the first set of players again for the round 2. Let me just give a quick everybody, regardless of the style, we always encourage you guys to make sure that when you flick the ball up, that there is a significant distance of about an inch, at least the ball coming up off your foot, because if the counter does not see the ball come up your foot, then it may not count. So make sure that even as you're doing your single foot juggling, that the ball can be seen. It's good to go sideways, perhaps. It helps if you're keeping it very low in your selected form of juggling. So just a reminder, same as what we had told the U19 offline before the competition started. Now we're going into round 2. Kevin and Sake, you're up. And if your counters are ready, just await Miss Belai's instructions.
Ready? All right.
Counters?
Ready? In 3, 2, 1, go. Three, two, one.
Thank you, Kevin and Sake. I'd just like to also remind the participants not to roll your ball up and start until you hear the word go. The 3, 2, 1 is a cue for the go. So it's not when you hear 3, 2, 1 that you're supposed to be rolling the ball up your foot. You have to wait for 3, 2, 1, go, and that's the time you lift the ball off the ground. So please follow the instructions that were given. Counters?
Kevin Banagodos, 76.
76 for Kevin Banagodos. Good work, Kevin. And for Sake,
65. 65.
65. Great effort from the young Pinoy boys, always ready to represent. Please have a seat while waiting for the others to finish. And now we'd like to call on Ben Jacob Del Rosario and Jacob Almendras of Forza FC for the round 2.
Counters ready? Just thumbs up, please. Thank you. In 3, 2, 1, go. Three, two, one.
Thank you, Ben and Jacob. Okay, let's wait for your scores.
Ben Del Rosario, ma'am, 89.
Ben Del Rosario, 89. Good work, Ben. And for Jacob,
For Jacob, 85. 85.
85. Great work from the Forza boys. Now let's see our Malaya boys, Franco Albis and Gabriel Cadesal. Good luck.
Okay, count is ready. Oh, let's wait. Okay. In 3, 2, 1, go. Three, two, one.
Good effort from our Malaya boys, Franco Albis and Gabriel Cadesal. For your scores now,
Franco Alves, 86.
Franco Albis, 86. And for Gabriel, counter 2 for Gabriel, please.
Hello.
Yes, Alejandro, yes. For
Again,
Gabriel,
ma'am.
please.
Again po, for technical error, naglag po ulit, ma'am.
Okay, so for backup counter,
Okay.
25 with a drop. All right. Okay, so we had 2 drops, unfortunately, for Gabriel. His high score was 25. But Gabriel, great effort and coming out here to represent. So don't worry about it. You hold that banner up high for Malaya FC. You boys never fail to impress us. And just coming out here, going live, whether it's on Facebook or YouTube, takes a lot of guts from all of us. So it's pretty awesome that you guys are here to represent. So thank you very much. Now, as we await the final results of who the 2 are coming in from each group, just to remind that we have 2 players from Group A that will be moving forward into the quarterfinals and 2 players from Group B. Now, when that happens, there will be a crossover with the winners from Group C and Group D, which will happen at 2 o'clock. Now, if you qualify for the quarterfinals, you will need to log on with the same link at 3 o'clock. Hopefully, the Facebook link will be working by then. If not, you will find us here again on the YouTube link. So now I'd like to announce those who are going through to the quarterfinals from Group A. In first place, the first to go through to the quarterfinals is Ben Jacob Del Rosario of Forza FC with a high of 89. Congratulations, Ben. And the second to go in from Group A is Franco Albis of Malaya FC with a high score of 86. Let's give him a round of applause as well. Thank you very much, Franco. And from Group B, we have in first place Jacob Almendras with a high score of 85 from Forza FC. Congratulations to Jacob. And for the second player going in from Young Pinoy FC, Sache Gador with a high score of 73. So we'd like to thank especially Kevin Banagodos of Young Pinoy and Gabriel Cadesal of Malaya FC. Let's give them a round of applause. You guys have certainly done well today, and what a great way to start off our U17 competition. So thank you for joining us here. all of you will be receiving your certificates of participation from the YFL just for being selected by your club to represent your banner. So thank you so much. And for those who qualified for the quarterfinals, we'll be seeing you again at 3 o'clock. Don't forget to log on at 2 and watch your potential competitors. So thank you so much.